Well, I made it. I tried to book my hotel here in Mallaig. I kept getting knocked offline, so maybe it wasn't meant to be. We shall see. Let's take a walk around. A little chilly. Not bad, though. Welcome to Mallaig, Scotland. I could have taken the Jacobite Steam Train here, but it only runs once a day at this time of year. And if I had gotten off at Glenfinnan and taken a walk to the viaduct, I could have watched the steam train go back down. But it only runs once a day now. So, one round trip a day. Let's take a look inside. Well, I just got off the Mallaig train at the Mallaig train station, and I decided to spend the night. It's a beautiful day here. We're on the coast. Take a look. You can take ferries to all the islands out there. Yeah, the hotel's expensive. I'll stay at the West Highland Hotel, which is a gorgeous hotel with amazing views from the terrace. Look at that. Check out that video. Let's go find a place to have lunch and a pint. Look at these views. You haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything yet. Hey, there's a nice store right at the end of right at the bottom of the hill. And a seafood restaurant. I've seen several of those already. I've probably walked 100 steps. Garden Cafe, and there's the other seafood restaurant that I've seen. And that one too, seafood deli and takeaway. And I'm sure there's more. There's a Mallaig train station. The last stop on the line. What a beautiful trip that is. And the ferry terminal's this way. Maybe I don't know if I have time today, but maybe I will. A lot of ferries here and other boats. I just missed the 2:15, but there's one at 6 o'clock. It goes to Ferry at 6:30, and then it leaves Ferry at 6:30. So it's only a half-hour trip, and the prices are right here. £8 each way. And the other ferry terminal. I saw my favorite YouTuber, Steve Marsh, go to all these islands. Must have been the tour he took. Ferry's getting ready to go, looks like. Trying to get to that statue of the sailor and the child, but you can't get there. It's all blocked off. A lot of construction going on. But we'll take a peek at it if we can around this corner. Oh yeah, it's coming up. So I guess the only way to see it now is by boat. Or walk along that road over there and take a picture from the other side. I bet I can find an awesome place to see the sunset tonight. I always love the sound of boat motors running. Must be my New England upbringing. And I don't mean the backup sound of the construction trucks. There's a few statues around here. Let's check it out. There's a community center here, right across from the train station. And pretty much the entire town of Mallaig. I believe that's my hotel right there above the Mallaig, welcome to Mallaig sign. Here's that church. And I'm thinking there's gonna be some beautiful views of the harbor. Right at this car park here. You take ferries to all the islands out there. What a beautiful place. Now, all these islands were made up of volcanoes from a long time ago. That's the Isle of Eigg right out there. Looks like there's some rain coming in. To the right would be Isle of Rum. Further to the right, the Isle of Skye. All part of the Inner Hebrides. Here's a trip I wish I brought my binoculars. I couldn't tell if those were puffin or not, but from here they kind of looked like they're just seagulls. The train's getting ready to roll out. And if you come in on the regular train on ScotRail and you stop here, you do have time to walk around this town of Mallaig and then hop back on and go back down to Fort William. You even have time to take a ferry. I checked the signs. You can do it. The train station and the Heritage House. Looks like it's closing. Pretty cool they have a chippy right here at the train station. Okay, just after 6 o'clock here in Mallaig. And looks like just about everything's closed. Looks like I'll be eating at the hotel tonight. Cornerstone Seafood Restaurant has takeaway only, and some guy just walked out of this. He said it's 10 out of 10. So let's go walk around. That's a nice looking bed and breakfast right there. No vacancies, and I see no light on, so maybe it's closed for the season. And a bakehouse. I'll have to check that out in the morning, see if it's open. Nice building. It's called the Old Quay, or Quay. Oh, bakery next door, marine use only for this building. Oh, this is the Harbour Authority. Old Quay Village. Opens at 8 o'clock in the morning. What a sight. Right on the harbour. Doesn't look like there's anything walking that way. I'd have to go pretty far to be able to see the statue, which is way over there. You probably can't see it. I can barely see it. We got here a magical shop, movie rentals, potions, chocolate frogs. Doing the wee alley. So it's down there. Haggard Alley. I like it. This place looks open now because apparently there's a train in. Yeah, it's open now. Wasn't open a bit earlier. They must only open when a train comes in. And the train is apparently getting ready to leave. I think it leaves at 6:30. And there it is right there. Gonna head back to Fort William and point south. Glasgow. And other than that gas station, I think you've pretty much seen the town of Mallaig. Quaint. I love it. This cool rock formation in front of the Marine Hotel and Marine Bar kind of reminds me of the Giant's Causeway. Very nice. Let's go get a beer in the pub. I didn't film it, but I had a good time there. It's a cool bar, but I think it's a local bar, which is nice. Everybody's watching the football tonight, though. Even with the clouds over Eigg Island, it still looked awesome. What a view. I decided to eat at the hotel, and it was delicious. I love the burger. Okay, if you get here on the early train, the ferry leaves at 12:45 and gets back here at 1:45. Good to know. So the Caledonian Inn, Mallaig, West Highlands. That bar is the only one that's really going because the bar at the West Highlands Hotel, there's no one there. The food was good though. Since my hotel bar was empty, I wanted to check out the one next door, the Glenfinnan Inn. It was an awesome bar. The pool tables, a lot of people watching the sports. This is the view from my hotel, the West Highland Hotel. And they had an awesome terrace. Although there was one nosy neighbor. Hello? Are you Tom? You're a peeping Tom? Good morning. There goes another ferry. At least I think it's a ferry. Just part of the local fleet. And before I forget, I just saw a bus. Had the number 500 on it, and it was going to Fort William. So I guess if you get stuck here, you don't only have to take a train. You can take a bus. I'll have to look into that. So I wish I had decided to look into the bus before I booked my train from Mallaig back to Fort William. It would have been a decent option. Maybe I could have gotten to one of the islands. I'll save it for my next time. Oh, it looks like the sun's just about to pop up over the mountains here in Mallaig, Scotland, West Highlands. And it is 9:38 in the morning. It was dark till 8. Looks like 4 cars this morning. Hopefully I can get one on the right side, I believe, to see the viaduct. Going to Mallaig, you want to be on the left side. Coming from Mallaig, you want to be on the right side. Best views to see the viaduct. Thanks for watching Rick's Trips. We'll see you next time.